I want to say this respectfully. I think that's beneath him. North Carolina is not in the SEC. It's not some big-time, football program. That's a basketball school. There is no question to me when I think about him, I think about the NFL and the NFL only. I think about the Cincinnati Bengals, who could use somebody like him. I think about the Dallas Cowboys, who could use somebody like him. I still would say no. Yeah. And that's even if it was Alabama or Georgia or somebody like the NIL. Bill Belichick? Are you kidding me? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I think he's sufficiently respectful to your alma mater.
No, not at all. Just because you said, there's no disrespect.
I said with all due respect.
You're going to drop the beneath them nonsense? You can say it's a not good fit. You got to say beneath somebody, and then call us a basketball school?
You said no disrespect.
Yeah.
Well,
which means total disrespect is coming.
Total disrespect.
You work that out with Stephen A. later on. I want to talk about Belichick. What is the fact that he's even talking to North Carolina? What does that say to you about his future?
It feels like there's either one of two things going on. Is that he doesn't really love this job because you hear about all the things that he's asking for. It's like, hey, I'll do this, but you got to give me everything. Or there's not a whole bunch of interest from the NFL. Because I don't know why, I think to Stephen A's point, I don't agree that it's beneath him, but I am surprised. Nobody, like you mentioned a week ago or 2 weeks ago, no one would have considered this at all because we thought that the NFL is the top, and Bill Belichick's never coached in college. Why, in his 70s, would he decide to go to college unless the interest is not there in the NFL? So this feels like if it doesn't work out here, I don't imagine he's going to be a coordinator. I don't know where Bill Belichick goes from there. He's going to be with us.
I love
about ball on TV.
I love it. I love every piece of it. And we've all had, maybe not, but we've all had job offers where it's like, you know what? I'm going to make them give me everything I want. If I even consider this, you got to make it so sweet for me I can't say no. So, A, I love that leverage move. Number two, I love it for UNC as well because when you think about Bill Belichick, we put the Patriots in high regard as an organization now. Pre-Bill Belichick, they were in this same scenario. This isn't what Bill Belichick wants to do. He doesn't want to go to Georgia. I don't want to see Bill Belichick at Alabama. The Patriots had 7 playoff games in 40 years prior to Bill Belichick getting there. He could actually turn UNC into a powerhouse. And on the college rank for him, the way of his management style, the reason why he was so successful in New England is because he had absolute power top to bottom. At his age, where he is in his career, going into a new NFL organization, it is going to be hard to get that buy-in that took him 20-plus years to get in New England. The only place he can get that day one is by having all these demands at a college program. You get the best coach ever if you do all these things, and I get absolute power and control of the program from top to bottom day one.
I feel mixed emotions because it's giving settling. It's giving like I wanted to.
Oh, we're doing this beneath them
No,
again?
no, because Hawk got mad at me in the production meeting.
No.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Had to do with the way you phrased it.
Yeah.
I wasn't even talking about Hawk, but initially you're sort of like Belichick should be in the NFL. We are looking at arguably the greatest coach. Why would there be no interest? Again, the other part for me is I'm happy for Bill Belichick because the NFL told us what it thought of Bill last offseason, where it seemed like the Atlanta Falcons were going to be the destination until they weren't. And that, you talk about the total power, what frustrates me is within the NFL, the feeling like if Belichick comes into our building, do we have to change everything? Am I now obsolete if he walks in the door? And that to me isn't about building a Super Bowl roster or organization. That's about ego. And that's why I feel like Bill Belichick isn't in the NFL, and that bothers me. So if he wants to coach and this is the opportunity that he wants, good for him. But again, he should have more opportunities in the NFL.
I 100% agree with Kmart here. He deserves opportunities in the NFL. And the shocking part is, as successful as he's been, that someone would not say, okay, I'm going to bring you in. Maybe I don't give you the general manager portion of it. I just want you to coach ball. He goes to Carolina. If you think that guy's going into a 15, 16-year-old's house, tell them how good they are, you're lying to yourself. So he's going to have a completely different department that's going to deal with all those things. So it will be a unique perspective that Bill brings to college. He deserves to be in the NFL. That's the shocking part for me. The job is definitely not beneath him. To be a Tar Heel is one of the greatest things he could hope to get to become a Tar Heel. Another name, just so I can say, Steve Wilkes, another former NFL guy, and got a ton of respect for him. Carolina's got some really good candidates, and everybody wants to be a Tar Heel, and so it's just great that two of the others want to join too.
Welcome to John Crowder's show. Thanks for tuning in. I'm back again with another sports show, joining you live from a spot here in the Battery, Atlanta, Georgia. If you ever get time, come check us out. Want to make sure you understand that if you want to see some of the most up-to-date clips, shows, Stephen A. Smith, First Take, Pat McAfee, go ahead and tune in. Every day we're dropping clips and even live shows. So take the time to go ahead, like, subscribe, and even share this content. We're going to be pushing out a lot of content to you free. And also we're going to be giving away live tickets to sporting events. And we'll be live on set at the NCAA Championship, the Final Four. And also we'll be live at the Super Bowl this year. So if you want to win free tickets, make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned. Put the alert bell on. We're going to keep you up to date with NFL, MLB, soccer, baseball, hockey, all sports, and even giving you free picks on parlays that we hit very often. So go ahead and stay locked in, because if you blink, you'll miss it. Again, I'm John Crowder, and thanks for tuning in. What are some of the most iconic sports for you as far as moments? One of the most iconic sports moments for me was definitely when the Falcons lost the Super Bowl. Even though I'm a Falcons fan, it was heartbreaking, but it was definitely memorable. So that was one of the most memorable, ugliest moments for me as a sports fan. Go ahead and drop in the chat what your most memorable moment in sports was, and we'll be sure to comment and respond to that. One other thing, we definitely want to let you know that we do have sports picks, and we will be putting them in the chat. Our sports picks come with a lot of knowledge, a lot of historical data, and just a lot of professionalism. So if you want to start hitting some of those bets, make sure you follow our picks, and we'd definitely like to help you out on that. All right, this channel is completely free. We don't have any sponsors, so make sure you like, subscribe, and share this to get more content like this and to help us put out more content. Again, I'm John Crowder, and I'm joining you live from the Battery in Atlanta. Stay tuned for more episodes, more shows, and more content.